When it comes to state visits, disagreements between leaders are usually ironed out before they appear in public. But today, New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern stood beside Scott Morrison on Sydney Harbour and didn't hold back.
Best of pals on the outside, but don't be fooled by the megawatt smile. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And today, she struck.
The New Zealand and Australia relationship is being tested.
She's incensed by Scott Morrison's insistence on deporting New Zealanders after they commit a crime here. That's even if they have spent most of their life here and don't even have a home in New Zealand.
Send back Kiwis, genuine Kiwis. Do not deport your people and your problems.
These things normally get said in private. Scott Morrison was standing a metre away being berated. What was he thinking behind that forced grin?
We will own our people. We ask that Australia stops exporting theirs. We have countless who have no home in New Zealand. They have no network. They have grown up in Australia. That is their home and that is where they should stay.
Mr Morrison was blunt. Non-Australian citizens, if they break the law, they are out.
Under my government's policies, you will not be allowed to remain in Australia. You'll be turned to the citizenship nationality, which is what I define as your home.
How do you send someone home when blind Freddie can see that their home is here?
Anyone else who doesn't hold the title of citizen of Australia does not get a special deal. Doesn't matter how long you've been here.
Prime Minister Ardern earlier suggested things could get gnarly today, and she delivered, confronting Scott Morrison directly for all the world to see. Mark Burrows, 9 News.
Political editor Chris Yorman joins us now from Parliament House. Chris, we thought New Zealand and Australia were friends.
And I think we still are, but it was an extraordinary performance, Georgie. Jacinda Ardern ripped a page from the script of Love Actually to hammer her country's closest friend. But it was genuinely a piece of political theatre. The New Zealand PM faces an election this year and Australia's deportation of Kiwi criminals is red hot. So she was playing to her home crowd. Scott Morrison knew she would have to say something public about it, and the politics also works for him. Most Australians would probably be pleased to learn that 2,633 convicted criminals have been deported.